Well, do you remember your favorite book as a child? Was it your window to exploring a world of new words and new ideas? One local nonprofit is hoping to create these moments for children and families in our state. So grab a book and read together today with a child in your life, because we're celebrating National Book Lovers Day. And here to share about the importance of early literacy is Jessie Chase with Reach Out and Read Colorado. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so Jessie, tell us about your organization, Reach Out and Read, and really, what are you guys doing to encourage early literacy skills?
Sure. So Reach Out and Read Colorado is an early literacy nonprofit, and we partner with healthcare providers, so pediatricians and nurse practitioners across the state, to prescribe literacy to kids at their well child visits from birth to 5 years.
Oh, interesting. And so what really does make you guys stand out and be unique compared to maybe other reading programs that are out there?
Sure. There's a bunch of fabulous book distribution models out there and different literacy programs. What sets us apart is not only are the families receiving books in their home language, but it's that trusted healthcare provider that's giving them messaging about the importance of reading at home and bonding and attachment with your kid and using that book as a tool. And when you think about sitting in a well child visit and that pediatrician or healthcare provider is talking about safe sleep and weight gain and things like that, and they pair it with, are you reading each day? Do you know reading early and often matters? Incorporate it into your bedtime routine and things like that. That guidance really makes the book go home and go into action with the families and kiddos once they get home.
Right, really good point there. Now, why do you guys feel that it is really so important to build that foundation of those learning skills, those connection skills through reading?
Yeah, I mean, we're birth to 5 intentionally because 90% of a kiddo's brain is formed by age 5. So those are those crucial years for not only brain development, but also using the book as a tool for bonding with your kiddo in all of our very hectic lives.
Yeah. Well, and tell us a little bit more about your footprint. How many, people are involved in getting this program, getting this word out to families and their kids?
Yeah, so we are proud to say that Reach Out and Read Colorado partners with clinics or serves kids from all 64 counties across the state. And that was no small feat to get to that point. We have just under 2,000 healthcare providers that are trained in our model that implement our program within the well child visits. And we do about 260,000 brand new books each year, paired with that guidance from the healthcare provider to those families.
Wow. So is your organization then helping to gather and distribute those books through to those healthcare providers that are then getting those to the families?
Yeah, it's kind of twofold. So we do brand new books, and our clinics that we partner with order those books directly, and we fund the cost of those books. However, we also do gently used books, and so we accept gently used books from anyone. If anyone's cleaning out their closets right now, we would love to accept them. We collect those books and stock those books in waiting rooms for kids of all ages. So the 260,000 brand new books are kids birth to 5, and then we accept books birth to 18 to stock in waiting rooms as well. So no matter who's visiting their provider, and for any reason they're going home with a book, and the parent or caregiver is going home with that messaging about the importance of reading early and often.
Okay, great. Yeah. And can you talk a little bit more about the importance of getting families connected with books that are in their native language?
Yes, it is crucial. When you think about we serve kids birth to 5, it's the caregivers reading those books and not necessarily the kids. And so we need to make sure that the books that we're providing are bilingual and in the home language of the families we're serving. So we are proud to share we have over 30 different languages of books, bilingual books in our office. Aside from English and Spanish, we see a pretty high need for Vietnamese, Arabic, a recent increase in Dari and Pashto, but we are proud to provide those books in the home language so that everyone can engage in that experience.
How wonderful. Well, again, family bonds can be really strengthened through reading. Is that correct? And that's what you guys are hoping to accomplish.
Yeah, and a lot of our literature, we call it early relational health. It's a fancy phrase for saying bonding, connecting, attachment, whatever that is. So you think, at the end of a busy day, if a caregiver is home and they set their phone down, their kid goes in their lap, they've got their book in their hand, and they're giggling over Pete the Cat or a Mo Willems book, and they're making that eye contact and they're laughing together, just 10 minutes, it does wonders for really building the resiliency in kiddos and making sure that they have that bond with their parents to then go out and go into the world.
Thank you so much, Jessie, for telling us all about that. If you'd like to learn more about Reach Out and Read Colorado's early literacy programs or upcoming family events, visit their website at reachoutandreadco.com.